find out
I
how the
apologize for
person
my
killed
phone.
was killed. Were they
Yeah, this is just breaking. This
behind
just
were they
happened,
behind
and it appears there's been
former
one
President
victim
Trump?
of this. It appears that
Or in
they're
around
behind
former
him.
President
At least
Trump?
that's what
Was
I
that
heard.
how they were hit? Could it have been somebody that was closer to the shooter? Could have been somebody that got in front of the shooter or in front of the shooter while they were shooting, or somebody who saw the shooter and tried to take action.
There.
We have no information on that right
Things
now,
must be
and so
getting
we're going to
desperate, I
find out
suppose.
more about that situation as it develops. But there's going to be a lot of evidence gathering. There's going to be a lot of investigation with physical forensics on scene, looking at everybody's feeds,
Unbelievable, there were
whatever they were
casualties.
streaming out there, but also looking at anything online with the shooter themselves to figure out who was this person connected with, who are they talking to, is there a broader conspiracy? Do they need to change the threat condition across the board? These are all things that the Secret Service is doing in conjunction with other law enforcement agencies.
Hal, I do want to bring up this photo that we just got into our newsroom, courtesy of our partners over at Fox 4. Very jarring images that we see there. The moments, it seems, when former President Trump ducked down behind the podium, you see the blood trickling down his face. It must have been.
Was that before the Secret Service took him down to the ground, covered him?
Right before the Secret Service. I mean, it was maybe, again, it's hard to tell, time dilates, and it seemed like it was a second or two.
I guess this is
like the first 7 shots that went off, the man got hit, he was killed almost instantly. The woman in the bleachers, she got injured, she got hit in the forearm and the hand. And then in those rounds that were fired, again, I was videoing the event, so that's when I saw Trump get hit. And it seemed to me like he was looking to the side and the round grazed his ear. So
yeah, it seems
could you tell the gentleman that was hit in the head what angle he was in relation to the former president?
I've heard the shooter
which
was
direction the bullets were coming from and to?
Stadium or auditorium.
So it looked like he was facing the president at the very far left portion of the bleachers, so he's directly facing it. Again, it seemed to me like the shots were coming from the rear, behind us. And for me, it seemed like the man was in the way. I guess...
In the way of the former president?
No, it seemed like the man was in the way of the shots between whoever was shooting the gun and the president. The man was hit. It seemed like he was in the crossfire.
And I know... And I know you're in shock and still processing all of this. It's sort of hard to evaluate our own emotions in this moment, but you just experienced something horrific.
Yes.
What can you tell us about your state of mind right now?
So essentially,
I've had opportunities to go to these rallies before. It's the first one I ever went to. Had time off to go do it. I was kind of excited to go, but it's.
All right.
Everyone, it's something you don't expect. It comes out of the blue. It's like a bolt out of the blue, and it's just, it's shocking.
Yeah, that's true.
The way politics goes in this country, it just seems like it's really polarized. Everyone's just very angry. I'm honestly shocked this didn't happen earlier.
So we can all just start communicating. I hope that everybody out there is getting the information.
Behind the bleachers, it's really open. It seems really open
right now.
And just, I got this sense that, if someone really wanted to do something, again, I was openly talking to her. I was like, if something was bad was going to be happening, this is the perfect venue to have. I just said this an hour before it happened. I was like, this would be the perfect place to do it. And, surprisingly enough, it happened.
So word on Trump.
A devastatingly prescient observation from you.
We're still getting
let me ask you one more question, because from where I was, there was confusion. Then Trump stood up and there were some cheers, and then people sort of remained. Those that weren't in sort of the immediate zone where you were. People were still sort of cheering, talking, trying to figure out what was going on. How quickly did you know that whether or not there was still a dangerous situation? It seemed like people sort of started to try to move on very quickly, not sure what had happened, right? So how soon did you know whether or not it was even safe? Did you want to get out of there? What did you witness in sort of the immediate aftermath once the shots
Crazy though,
stopped?
the Secret Service really jumped on top.
Everyone thought it was a prank. Everyone, I think, got a sense. When I looked out into the crowd, everyone thought
they really
I think the initial reaction, everyone thought it was a prank. I knew better it was a gunshot because I just saw a guy got hit.
probably
And,
made easy work
it
of
For
the
those of
shooter.
us that didn't see, some people
Unfortunate,
started
but
laughing, some people were confused. It wasn't
it is what
immediately
it
clear
is.
to the crowd that didn't witness what you
Unbelievable
witnessed,
someone would do such a thing.
that this was in fact
Not
a
really, though,
dangerous
to
and
be
deadly
honest.
situation.
In
Oh, it
this
was a dangerous and
society,
deadly situation. The problem is it's a large crowd, and when the gunshots went off, I think they were, again, my sense was they were being shot from behind, so they sounded a bit muffled. So it sounded more like a firecracker going off. So I think the initial reaction from the people
is what
around
it
me were
is.
like, okay, well, someone brought fireworks. I just knew better. I
Terrible,
knew what
dude.
gunshots sound like. And,
Some random person just got
you know,
killed.
when I saw the guy took a gunshot wound to the head, and I saw the woman that got hit in the forearm and the hand, I just knew that it wasn't fireworks. I mean, it wasn't fireworks initially, but I think the majority of the crowd didn't understand that it was gunfire. And I think people took it really seriously when the SWAT team started jumping over the rails. So I don't know what to tell you outside of that.
Joseph, I know this. I can't imagine what it takes to describe what you just witnessed in these moments, right in the aftermath. So we thank you so much for sharing.
I'm happy to.
Lester?
Dasha, thank you for that account. I mean,
appreciate you all
no one should
tuning
have to,
in, and
fear for their life going
keep
to a political
posted.
rally. Or something
I'll
that
try
is,
and get more info out there as it comes. So I'll let you all know, and I'll catch you all around the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace.